Oh, he's getting cooked! What it dooski? It's your boy FailWhale. Today we're checking out Stargate Atlantis. This one, season number 2, episode number 6. I think just ramped up in SG, so let's see what's going to be popping over today. Let's see if Atlantis can go toe-to-toe with the show today. That being said, let's just dive right into it and see what's going on over at the base. I love that last episode where Weir was really just sort of stepping up and some shots were fired. So with that being said, y'all don't forget to smack the like button, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Coming hot out the gate. Fresh out the gate and I'm zooming. Fresh out the gate and I'm zooming. Ooh, look at that jacket.
Are you reading anything?
Nothing.
From what we read in the Atlantis database, the Durandans were a wonderful race of people.
Well, the database is over 10,000 years old.
Shepard.
Not looking good.
Okay. That's not something you see every day.
That is a hive ship.
That was a hive ship.
We should check it out.
Oh, what if whatever put holes in it wants to put holes in us?
You said a lot's changed in 10,000 years.
Yeah, let's see. We're going down.
This is what usually happens when you fight back.
These folks took out a fleet of wraith ships. I'd say they did a pretty good job fighting back.
What do we got?
Explain how they were able to put up such a good fight.
How?
Because they were ancients.
All right, let's check it out. All right, we're gonna run back this intro. I can't wait to see Rodney's face when he finds out that they attempted to make a massive gate. You know what it is about this intro that I don't love? I don't like how it's all like heavy saturated and all sort of like one sort of a color, and how it's also like in memoriam style for like the Oscars or something. Trinity, the Holy Trinity. Happy Easter.
So this is one of their outposts.
Yet the ancestors made no mention of their presence here in the database. Why?
I got 2 bodies here.
Oh, those are... That's bad. Marty's enter the chat.
I got 3 more over here.
Yo, these corpses are actually kind of nasty.
No one came back to claim the dead. Yeah, something killed them.
Something killed everyone on this world.
H?
This outpost, if that's what it is.
I feel like there's some sort of time
Sense. What do you think, Rodney?
shenanigans.
It just struck me that this isn't an ancient outpost. Why would the Wraith leave it intact?
It's a good question.
Let's see what Weir's up to today.
It's a military research facility.
From what we can tell, it's a ground-based version of the satellite weapon we used to destroy that hive ship.
With
Sick.
one major...
If we could learn of such technology,
We can make it a new
prevent other
base.
worlds from being culled.
They didn't save the Durandans.
It's definitely worth sending a research team back.
Good. Well, give me Opticon, Collins, and Zelenka if he's over the stomach flu. We'll try to access the computer's logbook, see if we can decipher them. Once
Okay.
I love how he knows
Easy
everything
sell.
about Zeliga's schedule.
Taylor, I heard you're heading off-world on a personal mission.
To Balkan, yes.
Sounds interesting.
Can I tag along?
This place, has everything I could want, don't get me wrong, but,
Sometimes you feel the need to go somewhere else.
anywhere else. Oh,
Yep, they can relate. I mean, Jason Momoa is such a charming guy. Charismatic.
We figured out what this is.
No, I wouldn't say no. We have a theory, but we don't know yet. No, but based on the shielding around the chamber, what else could it be?
The problem is that there's no direct link between it and the main power control systems, which, among other things, led it to theorize that it's an ancillary power supply for the weapons systems.
Cool.
See that? See the way he lights up at the mention of that? It's like Dr. Vogel at the mention of pastries. Well, the sticking point is that there's no tie between the power generator and the primary capacitor, which I'm sure means nothing to you.
Means they can fire multiple bursts without having to store up more power for the next firing sequence.
Very good.
Which leads me back to cool.
Yes, but it only makes sense if we're right.
About what?
It seems that the ancients were experimenting with high-energy physics on a level that we've never seen before.
Okay. Time travel?
The manpower that you are demanding is outrageous. You would turn my people into nothing more than indentured slaves.
It would seem that you have nothing else of value to trade but your people.
Damn. He said yes. Bet.
I'm sorry, Taylor. If you had something of more value to offer, technology, weapons.
Then Our business is done here.
She said her offer is fair.
I say it isn't.
Well, I say it is.
That was a brand new table.
Well,
I had the situation under control. You have no idea what is at stake during these negotiations. My people depend on me.
They were taking advantage of you.
That is what I wanted them to think. A negotiation is a delicate process. The words spoken are often meaningless. Go, gather our things. I will meet you at the gate.
Your friend is not a Thosian?
No. Ronan is the only survivor of a world known as Satida.
The planet of the Dank.
If Satida is his homeworld, then he is not the only survivor.
Oh?
There is a man in this village who also claims to be from there.
Who art thou?
What have we got, Sergeant?
It's Colonel Shepard, ma'am.
This is weird. I take it you found something interesting.
Interesting? How about the greatest discovery of all time?
Relax.
pretty excited.
Relax.
Here,
It's
it
too
took me
good
once
to
I
be
got
true.
back. Care to fill me in so I can be excited too?
It's a weapon.
It is much, much more than a weapon. It is the ultimate power source. Something that would make zero-point modules seem like alkaline batteries in comparison.
Hey yo, let's see it. What could it be then? What even is an aquadria?
It's called Project Arcturus.
An aqueduct?
From what we can tell, its ultimate goal was to render ZPMs obsolete.
How?
Project Arcturus was attempting to extract vacuum energy from our own space-time, making it potentially as powerful as the scope of the universe itself.
Well, obviously it's not that easy, or Atlantis wouldn't still rely on ZPMs.
Well, you're right. The ancients couldn't make it work.
The failure, yes, total, no. Look, the ancients were losing the war against the Wraith when work on Arcturus.
So they got risky. They
They
took
could've
some
made it work.
chances.
The point is, Wraith won.
The Duranians still inflicted massive damage on the attacking Wraith fleet.
The logs indicate there was a major malfunction.
Well, yes, the ancients in the bunker were forced to shut everything down, including the weapon. I believe if they'd had more time, history would have played out differently on that planet, possibly in this galaxy.
Okay, if Rodney's this excited, this is massive.
You believe you can finish their work?
They do.
We all do.
Code divided up into sections, and each one double checked. No, you're not listening to me.
The boys are beefing.
Oh, that's heavy. So, I'm gonna need that over there. Thank you.
I also just took in, if they can figure this out, it's gonna be massive for the entire series. And if they can bring this back to the SGC, then we can actually even maybe manipulate that big gate and have it powered without having to make a black hole.
That's it.
Eureka!
We are looking for a man named Solon. Do you know him?
Upstairs.
That's a serious mustache.
But I managed to take out the 3 Wraith guards and gain access to that ship.
Liar.
What did you say? Ronan?
There were 2 Wraith guarding that cruiser, and he wasn't alone. We served in the same regiment in Satida.
I'm honored.
You two make a nice match. Congratulations.
Oh,
We are friends. Nothing more.
For years, I believed I was the only survivor.
So you don't know about the others?
others.
What others?
A few of us managed to make it to the shelters west of the capital. Over 300 civilians found their way there.
He said shit. I went north, south, and east. I didn't go west.
All of us.
He's like, damn it! The face is like, oh fuck! I knew I should have went there.
Some came here, some went to Manera.
300.
Everything's being triple checked. Power levels are holding steady in all computer simulations.
Fired up.
Let's run it.
Mark.
Oh man, to see Kel's face when he sees you. Yeah, it's true.
Wait, does he have a face tat?
And his family, they're settled on Belsa. Run this big trading operation over there.
When were you gonna tell me this?
Yeah, he comes around now and then to trade weapons with the Belkans. He's got his own private army now. He was Ronan's taskmaster during his military training. There is no closer bond.
2 reunions.
Ronan is Ronan smelling the cap?
There it goes again.
Everything okay?
This never happened in the simulations.
Maybe we should abort.
Said it's fine. Colin, see if you can boost more power to the field manually.
This can't possibly go wrong, right, guys? Oh, he just sealed his fate.
Prepare for test firing. On my mark.
Yo, what do you mean preparing for...
Levels just spiked into the red. What?
Shut it down. Shut it all down.
Oh, he's getting cooked!
Levels are going off the scale.
Okay?
I have given the command to shut down, but something's creating an overload.
It's stabilizing. Generator is offline.
What the hell just happened?
Obviously, there was a surge of some kind. Look, call it Collins.
Oh my god, oh my god. Is he a god? Ooh. He's bacon.
The report will indicate Dr. Collins died due to radiation exposure, causing severe burns to well over 90% of his body.
That's so chopped.
Aye, much more. I've never seen or heard of cellular decay this massive, not when exposure only lasted mere seconds.
That's a loss.
What went wrong?
All we know for certain was there was a massive power surge, which in turn caused the containment field to expand asymmetrically.
How about human error?
Excuse me?
During the test, Dr. Collins made an adjustment to the containment field. Isn't it possible that he triggered the surge himself?
No. Collins knew the system just as well as any of us. He wouldn't have made that kind of mistake. Everything was going well. Everyone did their job. The device did what it was supposed to do.
No, Rodney, it didn't. It overloaded and you couldn't stop it.
But we won't know for sure until we go back down there and try again.
It's not happening.
Again, are you serious?
Yes.
Whoa, here we go. Disagreements. I'm here for it.
I sent him in there and I will have to live with that for the rest of my life. But we have a responsibility to understand what happened and learn from it.
We don't even know what went wrong.
Which is why we have to go back there.
We knew when we came to Atlantis that we might encounter certain technologies which, for the moment, are out of our reach. You have the data from your first attempt.
Study
You
that.
Run all the simulations you want.
Come on, Elizabeth, you really think the military's gonna let this go, huh?
You want to beat them to it? I'm sorry. The answer's no.
So he's gonna go against our orders and do it himself? And that goes successfully? It's the first time Ronnie's pushed into a corner like that, huh? R.I.P. R.I.P.
I'm not tired. Why do we leave? Say hello. There are 300 of my people.
I mean, that must be a pretty good feeling. Going from 0 to 300. Very few people know about that.
Harry K. Dalian.
Especially Chief Keef.
Who? He was a scientist, worked on the Manhattan Project at Los Alamos. Accidentally irradiated himself while performing a critical mass experiment on 2 half-spheres of plutonium. Took him a month to die.
Yep.
While his body was slowly shutting down from radiation poisoning, you know what he did?
Kept going.
He worked so that his work, his death, wouldn't be rendered meaningless. Have you considered what would have happened if they just shut the project down after that?
This is different.
Colin's death is a pointless waste of life unless something comes of this, and I am not sure that I can. The ancients had it wrong. Our mistake was using their equations. And I am positive the problem is in the automatic containment protocol. I'm proposing that we adjust the field strength manually.
You saw how fast it spiked on you.
Even operating at 50%, it'll still generate the power of a dozen ZPMs.
How come the ancients didn't figure this out?
Maybe they were caught up in the heat of battle. Look, this is big. This is the wheel, the light bulb, the hot dog big.
Best case scenario.
I win a Nobel Prize.
Worst case scenario.
We all die.
Tear a hole in the fabric of the universe. Which is much less likely to happen than
It can happen.
Elizabeth will listen to you. I have never asked this of you before, but I think I've earned it.
Take a shot. Trust me. Yep. When they're playing the trumpet in the background, you know this is going to be massive.
When I get back to Earth, I'm going to be making the recommendation that Dr. McKay be allowed to continue his work to the highest authorities.
I don't give a damn who you are. That's what he said.
Can Rodney guarantee that the same thing won't happen?
Nobody can do that.
If McKay is that confident, I don't see why we don't...
Confidence is not something Dr. McKay is in any short supply of.
With good reasons.
The ancients could not do this.
Yo, but is he an ancient though?
That's what it...
Isn't it possible that you have placed the ancients on such a high pedestal that you can't even consider the possibility that they may be...
It's like when people say, you know, curiosity killed the cat. Am I a fucking cat? That's what I thought.
What's going on? You want the weapon?
I do. I'm loving how mad the mad undertone, the aggressive undertones.
No more hunting for CPMs. The shield.
Let's get right to it.
Strength.
Cut the fella.
Powerful. How about a power source that can provide the energy needs for an entire planet? No more fossil fuels.
I get it. It would be wonderful.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to tell
Annoyed.
you, I know Rodney McKay, and there
Oh my
are
god.
times when I
Annoyed
have to
emo.
protect him from himself.
Let me go back with him. Just him and me. You can activate the Stargate anytime you want to contact us by radio. He asked me to trust him.
Weird. Do you know how big the wheel is? If this is anything like that. Question. I saw this on Instagram the other day. I don't even know. I don't know what I would say to this, but I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think there's more doors in the world or more wheels? I would say there's probably more wheels than doors, because there's wheels on everything. There's doors. I'm gonna go ahead and say wheels, right? Not a set of wheels, but each individual wheel in a set of wheels too. So,
Don't worry.
but then there's doors on cars.
Habit not to make the same mistake twice.
Multiple car doors.
Joke, right? I'll run some power-up simulations first.
How about I carry out my plan and you keep the hot coffee coming?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not a time to be arrogant. Rodney can't afford to drop the ball here.
What is it?
I finished going over the accident data. I think I know why the ancients abandoned this technology.
Some side
Shepard,
effect.
This is Atlantis.
Go ahead.
Is Dr. McKay with you?
Of course I am.
We have reason to believe that the weapon's power source, it may not be controllable at any power level.
Radek?
Been doing calculations of my own, and I believe the very act of trying to contain vacuum energy from our own space-time creates an environment where
It's unsustainable.
the laws of physics seeks to apply. As power output increases, new and exotic particles are continuously created and destroyed. Eventually, particles are created that cannot be predicted in this space-time. And they breach the containment field as hard radiation.
Rodney?
I know what I'm doing.
This is a hard call.
To bring this up now when I'm just about to do this smacks of nothing but professional jealousy.
Oh.
Fine. Kill yourself, just like the ancients did.
Whoa, whoa. This is bad. Yeah, that's... Yo, I'm 1-to-1 with you.
What we're suggesting is that the Wraith didn't kill everyone on that planet. It was the weapon itself.
Makes sense.
This place is the only thing left standing.
Congratulations, you've solved the mystery of how the ancients screwed up 10,000 years ago. Doesn't mean that I will do the same. None of you are capable of understanding this on the same level that I do. And in Zelenka, that includes you.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
Now tell me,
You're powering that
can you
down.
do this?
Oh, we're gambling. Oh, we're going for it.
You're sure.
I said yes.
Because if you're wrong...
I'm not.
I mean, but if he's dead ass, he's dead ass. He's 10 toes, he's 10 toes. He's down, he's planted, he's firm. Look at those eyes. He's down to go. Rev up those fryers.
I'll call you back after the test. How does that sound?
I won't let you down.
That's savage right there. That's our boy. That's savage, Shep.
How are you feeling?
I honestly forgot about this subplot.
Kel's here.
What?
He's meeting with Hendon right now. Someone just told me. I have to see him.
My equations are working like a charm. Power levels of 40%, just to be on the safe side.
Where do you want the weapon targeted?
The debris orbiting the planet.
Sounds good.
Bringing the weapon online now.
I mean, the energy kind of looks similar to the Ori energy, huh? Just off comment.
Energy surge is fine. I can regulate it.
It's not looking
Remove
good.
power from the secondary systems to the containment field.
I'm thinking we need to abort.
I can compensate. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay? None of this should be happening. Look, the energy levels are spiking at a rate far greater than anything I predicted.
Shut it down!
There's no logic because it's unpredictable. We already discussed this. Oh, Rodney, you really let your ego get in this one, huh?
Doesn't make any sense.
Of course it doesn't. He said it's unpredictable. You head ass.
I can't shut it down.
He was moving a little too much. Wow, okay, good. Pushing back on this one.
I am Cal from Satita.
Taylor Amaga Navathos. Thank you for granting us your time.
We are to trade. I would know all the members of your party.
Of course. In fact, that is why we're
Oh,
here.
it's a beef, 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 it's a beef.
Ronan. Hello, Cal.
Oh, he's got his hand on his pistol! Yo! And he shot! Shots have been fired!
Ronan, what have you done?
We all know who this man was. What he was. If anyone here believes he should be avenged. Here I am.
So what we're saying is Ronan just gained 299 friends.
You just used me to murder an innocent man.
He deserved worse. When the Wraith came, he ordered thousands to their death, just to save himself. He was a traitor. My only regret
I didn't do it sooner.
is that his death was quick.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
When you put it like that.
Place I might have done the same, but the others would not. We must not speak of this when we return to Atlantis.
Taylor's a real one.
And if you ever
Yeah, fill her in.
friendship in such a way again,
Yes!
I will not be so understanding.
Clap! Back!
What was that? Weapons discharging to prevent a catastrophic overload.
All right, that's it. We're out of here.
I can bring it back under control. Just give me a second.
No, you can't. I've seen this before, Rodney. Pilots who wouldn't eject when something went wrong, trying to fix their planes right until it hit the ground.
Yep, get you killed.
I've waited too long. The weapon can't discharge enough power to avoid a catastrophic overload. This whole planet's gonna go up.
Self-destruct has been initiated, and now, and now Shepard's gotta
Prevent the weapon locking onto us.
maneuver around these.
Can I just say there's no way the jumper can take even one direct hit? Keep that in mind.
Don't worry, when Shepard says he can do something, he actually can. I had to say it.
The weapon's locking onto us.
How about I fly us away from the planet, return after the overload?
We can't. This explosion is gonna take out 3/4 of the solar system. There's no way we can fly far enough fast enough. We have to head for the gate.
Or else.
Dial the gate.
Bro, he said it's taking out 75% of this whole area. I'm out. I am out. No shot. Bro, we're blowing solar systems on throwaway episodes. That's crazy. You take that in. This is episode 7 and we're blowing up a solar system.
It's a good thing we stopped by to check in your progress, Colonel. Make a break for the Stargate, we'll run interference.
Let's get this bread, I guess.
You destroyed 3/4 of a solar system.
5/6, but it's not an exact science.
Rodney, can you give your ego a rest for 1 second?
Her mouth isn't moving.
Colonel!
Wow, Rodney, this is a bad stain on your record.
Get all over for you.
I heard.
Look, I wanted to apologize about what happened. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I intend on being right again. About everything, effective immediately.
Wait a second.
That was a joke.
How many other people in that solar
I already
system?
apologize to Elizabeth and Radek, but I saved you to last because I would hate to think that recent events might have permanently dimmed your faith in my abilities or your trust. At the very least, I hope I can earn that back.
That may take a while. But I'm sure you can do it if you really, really try.
Yep. You're gonna have to work your way up. It's pretty bad, Rodney. M-Rod was M bad.
Bruh, chill.
And that was my reaction video to Stargate Atlantis, season number 2, episode number 6. I think I made a mistake. I think I said episode 7 is a throwaway. This is episode number 6. We're watching 7. This was a fantastic episode of Atlantis, I gotta say. I was kind of questioning that sort of Taylor and Rodin's storyline But by the end of it, they really just, I thought that was a home run. I love the furthering of their relationship as well as fleshing out Ronan's backstory. 300 of his people have been restored. We also got to learn more about just how these sativas got burnt. Yeah.
Bruh, chill.
I love that. They also managed to show us another aspect to his character, some of his pain, some of his humor, levity when he's sort of letting some steam off. And him and Taylor really have this bond, and I love the foundation that they're building with each other. That they're two outsiders who are working with the Tari over at Atlantis, and they have a rapport with each other that they necessarily can't have with the others. And I think that was really well demonstrated here, where they can understand each other's issues and struggles, and they can confide in each other, but also at the same time to respect and be kind, to be respectful of one another and that relationship. So absolutely love that, and that home run hit at the end. Love the performance, the delivery, especially Taylor. Oh, first Weir was having a nasty, a great comeback, a great clapback last episode. Now this one, Taylor had her moment, so I just absolutely love that. Speaking of the main plot here, this is the episode where McKay blew up 75%. Like, this is going up for the leaderboards and crazy shit that's gone on in the series. It's canon now that McKay just blew up 3/4 of a solar system. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Maybe I missed it, but I don't know if there's any other inhabitable planets or plant life or little furry creatures walking around, but they definitely didn't make that shit alive. That's all I'm saying. And I also love some of the more subtle elements here, or some of the other aspects to that, other than this massive power supply. Ronnie was arrogant. He was really betting on himself, and it was to his detriment and to the detriment of the team. Nearly he had everybody calling him out. They obviously trust and know that he's a capable and extreme genius. However, it seems like he got sort of like beer goggles, if you want to call it, and was deterministic of what was supposed to happen, even though it was presented by maybe not necessarily equal, but equal enough between him and Zelenka, like a respectable scientist who's also an extreme genius as well, right? Who said, "Hey man, like, I'm just telling you as a friend and as a colleague, like, this ain't it." And he didn't want to listen, and that's what we saw here. And I thought that was such a grounded approach. And I love, again, the back and forths in this episode, whether it was some of the shots between our boy Mitch and Weir, to the way we had characters who aren't scientists who are just weighing out the pros and cons of the situation, considering one of the members just died. Shepard saying, "Hey, look, McKay, I trust you and I love you, man, but like, we can't really fuck this up twice." Turns out they couldn't. And they only made it out because of a story. So guys, I absolutely love this episode. I thought it was actually probably my favorite of season 2 so far by a good portion, man. Another tease of a potential power supply. We got to learn more about the ancients, so some great lore drops here. We also got some great character dynamics and just straight up tension. Like, blood on that guy's hands was on McKay here, and that really led him down that path where he sort of eroded the trust between him and Shepard now, which is going to be some great character beats moving forward. Everybody else might have some reservations about his intellect, and I think it's going to lead to him sort of getting a W later on, but absolutely love this episode. I love the Beast storyline here with Ronan. Savage moment with him, just like whenever somebody does like this or is like tucking something a little too close, right? They're about to whip out a pistol, hopefully. So with that being said, guys, that was SGA 2X6. What'd you think? Let me know down below. Yeah, some cool possibilities, man. With some new energy supplies and whatnot being brought up. Who knows if that could be tying in over with SG1, but some interesting things nevertheless. But guys, that was it for this one. That being said, beautiful people, I will see you all in the next one. Love you guys.